Not the best week last week, according to your standards. Just talk about today, how you felt coming in and your performance.
I thought it was a good team win. I thought when we were playing well, we were all playing on all cylinders. I thought up front we did a good job and had some really explosive plays by our outside guys, and our running backs were solid as always, and allowed a few of those deep balls to even happen with their pass protection. So I just thought it was a good, overall good game, and I still don't think that we're quite to our ceiling yet. I think we have a lot of things to improve on, but it was good to put that many points up.
How much fun was it to see those outside receivers get in the end zone?
It was good. I mean, they've been working hard all off season, like I've been saying, and been having a good camp and having good practices, and it's just good to see it in the game today. And that's their potential right there. That they can play that good every week.
What makes Tavares, such a dangerous threat for you to go to?
He's dynamic. I mean, he can do a lot of things. He's he's not a small guy by any short of me, and he's got good hands. He can make people miss. So he's just a real dynamic duo out there.
What's it like as a quarterback to have such a stark difference on the outside? Tavares Martin, a fast, shifty guy, and then Isaiah Johnson-Mack, a possession, put his head down and plow the opposing secondary type guy.
Yeah, I mean, their strengths. I think they do a really good job playing to their strengths. I thought they really all had a good day. Desmond didn't get in the end zone, but I thought he had a real nice day. I mean, the slots. So it was just good to see all those guys playing well and playing to their strengths.
What was your assessment of your play last week and maybe some areas where you could have done things differently, I guess?
Yeah, I wasn't getting the job done, and wanted to come this week, have a good attitude. I mean, I was happy we won. It was a great team win last week. Really proud of the guys, and just wanted to come in this week and do my job.
How was that back shoulder fade to Isaiah and Tavares kind of helped you guys in the red zone, and how does it kind of spread things out for you guys?
Yeah, I think we're pretty good at throwing the fade over the shoulder, and they really overplayed that today. And this offseason we worked on a lot of back shoulder stuff, and it was good to get out there and put it in practice. And those guys just made a good play.
We're up to kind of a slow start in the first quarter, had the safety, and then only got 62 total yards on offense. Was there anything that was said or something that just happened that kind of got the offense going?
It's just us decided to do our job and did it all together. I mean, nothing really was said. It was just stick to it, and we did, and just did what the coaches were asking. And if we do that, we're going to score a lot of points like we did tonight.
How was Frederick Monaco's play today, and his calls at the line? How did you think his effort was, and just his whole?
Yeah, I think Fred's been playing really good. I think he's really commanding those guys up front. I mean, he's getting us in the right protections and things like that, and I think the guys around him are playing good. So, overall, I think the front five are playing great, and Fred's doing a really nice job for us.
The 3rd and 22 play after the sacks, was that something over the middle that you'd seen? Were they vulnerable in that area?
It's just one of kind of the 3rd and long that we had drew up. Not really for 3rd and 22, but went out there, liked the look. Gerard Wicks did a great job picking the blitz up and gave us some time. And Tavares just found the hole and trusted him and kind of had that chemistry that we've been building up. And he made a nice play.
Can you explain why this Oregon State game has always been such a favorable matchup for you guys? I think 22 touchdowns in the last four games against them.
I don't know. We just go out there and do our job. They're a good team. Fortunately for us, we've had some success on them, but just real happy for our guys today. Just played as a unit, and really proud of that win.
Do you personally have just a good feeling going against those guys, especially your history dating back to your very first start and how that went?
Not really. I mean, I guess I think of them as my first start, but other than that, I mean, they're another opponent. They're a good team, and you got to go out there and give them their best shot.
Is this hit a little too close to home when you see another quarterback get stretchered off the field and get hit the way that Jake did?
Yeah, I mean, you never want to see that to anybody. Prayers to him and his family. I hope he's okay. I'm kind of been in a similar situation, and you never want to see anybody in that. And I just hope he's okay. I hope his neck's fine, and it's sad.
Does passing over into that win column for Pac-12 play mean anything for you individually?
What do you say?
Does getting a win in Pac-12 play, is that really any different than next week when you get Nevada again? Or
every win's special. Every game's tough. Conference games are. I mean, you play them every year. They kind of know your schemes. You kind of know their schemes. So they're a little tougher matchup at times. so it's always great to get a conference win, but really any win's really good. I mean, we practice all year, lift a lot of weights all year for 12 guaranteed opportunities, so you want to go out there and do your best.
You guys good with Luke? Thank you.
Nandi Oguayo and Nate DeRider.
Nandi, the defensive line has really been a force so far this year, and it was kind of an area where people said that could be a weakness for Washington State. Did you guys put onus on yourselves as a group this past offseason to get bigger, stronger, and how do you assess the play so far?
First of all, we don't listen to what the outside people say. We just focus on us, and just take one step at a time.
Nate, to have 3 defensive touchdowns in 2 games, what does that say about this group? And probably something you didn't imagine you'd be able to do, but how would you assess the last 2 weeks for you guys?
Just like Coach Grinch tells us, all the D staff, we're out there on our series, offense is driving, to play the next play, and, we create, what happens out there, and so, what happens isn't, special or magical, there's a reason, there's a method to the madness, and, when Frankie, when Marcellus hit him, and Frankie Scoop can score, that's what we've been, practicing to do, and it's just routine play, so that's what we expect every week.
As guys that play on the other side of the ball for the defense, what does that do when you guys are putting up points on the board yourselves? Is that sort of an esteem builder you get more pumped about? Okay.
I definitely say it boosts our esteem a little bit, Takeaways equal victory. That's what Coach always stresses, and just that feeling of, oh yeah, we just scored on defense. It just gets everyone hyped, and then you're like, oh, let's go score again.
That's definitely a booster, keep the energy up, and next play.
Is there a different vibe on 2017's defense as opposed to previous seasons?
Vibe?
Like, what do you mean, just overall?
Overall, you guys feeling good about yourselves and what you've accomplished so far.
We come in every week, it all starts in spring ball, it comes into fall camp, workouts, we just take it, day by day, week by week, game by game, so, just like I said earlier, we create what happens out there, and, when things do happen, good for us, like what happened today, with the touchdown on defense, that's what we expect to happen, so, yeah.
Then you've got a couple inside linebackers that are pretty firmly entrenched in their positions. Just what can you say about your own kind of growth and development when your number's been called upon in those situations?
When Coach tells me, you're in, I just, I'm in. That's just the next play for me, next man up, and, just making routine plays out there.
Guys, early on, they got a safety, but then you guys came out and stopped them on the next drive, just kind of stopped their momentum. Was that something that you felt set the tone early on? Go ahead.
We're not worried about that, Our thing is to do our job out there, one play at a time. Whatever happens, happens. We got this thing on our team because we say Fido,
Yeah.
Fido is just basically like, hey, keep pushing. Like anything can happen. Just keep you up, drive on.
Anything else for these guys? Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks.
So,